Good morning everyone, today's another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all the different campaigns which are ending with this coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is of course the keyword, and the keyword is gosh_I_love_sports_ball. All right. Once you type that, you're simply just going to go to your systems over here, get campaign items, receive item account, and you will get 50 star gems as well as a baseball glove weapon camo, which is pretty awesome. Now do keep in mind that that weapon camo only works for the Talus. Now with the keyword out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is of course the Ghost in the Shell collaboration is also going to be ending. So not only is the scratch going to be ending, but the login bonuses are also going away as well. So when we go to the login bonus right here, limited time, over here you can see if you logged in 7 days throughout this entire event period, you actually get a bunch of goodies. I already picked everything up. Remember, you don't need to log in 7 days consecutively. So even if you haven't logged in a while, I highly recommend just to log in just to pick up some of these collab items, because you never know when the next time these collab items are going to come back. The next thing I want to talk about is the limited time quest is actually going away as well. So when we go to the quest counter and limited time quest, you can see the Fortress in the Forest. This is the last week you can run this, all right? After maintenance, this will be replaced with the Nazan quest part 2. So if you do like this quest and you do still need seasonal points, now is the time to farm, especially since we have all of these campaign boosts going on. Now if you are a premium member, you may have noticed that our premium PSO2 day buffs actually stacks on top of the 11th anniversary campaign boost as well, which means we actually get 20% EXP, 150% rare drop rate boost, 220% fixer drop rate boost, as well as a 50% seasonal point increase. So all of these buffs are incredibly powerful, especially when they're all stacked on top of each other. However, this will be going away. Basically, right after the maintenance, we will lose all of these buffs over here. So that is seasonal points increased by 50%, rare drop rate plus 100%, as well as the fixer drop rate plus 110%. However, the initial anniversary boost part 1 buff is still going to stay, so we will still get the 110% fixer drop rate because this buff doesn't go away until August 2nd. Now do keep in mind, starting from next week, we are going to be getting the 11th anniversary boost part 3, which I am assuming we're probably still going to get some seasonal point boost of some sort for the Nazan quiz, because they usually give you a huge seasonal point boost at the very end on the very last week, just in case people need a lot of points in order to catch up because they've been busy and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a seasonal points boost of 100% starting from next week. However, do keep in mind that it is the Nazan quiz, which means there's no way to speed up the process, unlike the Fortress in the Forest, where if you do all of the mechanics, you can literally finish this sub 4 minutes. Ever since my video came out about the mechanics, all of my pug runs have become so much better. Like on ship 2 especially, all of my runs have been very efficient, which is really nice to see. So I'm glad that the video did help a little bit, or at least for me personally. I've been having a much better experience playing with pug groups now, so I am heavily incentivized to run this limited time quest as many times as I can before it goes away, simply because you run it very efficiently, you have all these crazy campaign boosts going on, and you get a bunch of seasonal points as well. It's a win-win across the board. So personally, I'm going to take advantage of all these campaign boosts as well as this limited time quest for the rest of the week in order to buy out the seasonal shop, so that when the Nazan quiz comes out, and maybe if I don't like it that much, I don't have to force myself to run it, because I'll already have a bunch of seasonal points saved up ready to go. As you can see over here, I have 1.5 million points left, and I've pretty much bought out all the essentials from the event shop already, so I am pretty much just chilling right now. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the LTQ a little bit more until I get bored of it, and then just kind of take it easy for the rest of the week. So with all the campaigns out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is of course our regular weekly stuff that we can do. So the first one is of course the Arks Records. Don't forget about your Arks Records, because you can get 20 Arks Record badges over here. All you need to do is go to Central Retem and do the board racing. Remember, you have to do it solo, and just by participating, it will give you 20 Arks Record badges. Now the reason why you want the Arks Record badges is because through the Arks Record badge exchange over here, you can pick up a bunch of goodies. Now if you still don't have a bunch of arms refiners, you can pick them up here, but personally if you've been running the limited time quest a ton, you actually get a lot of arms refiners too. As you can see over here, I actually have 16 regular arms refiners as well as 20 arms refiners too, and I got all of these just by running the limited time quest. So if you do need arms refiners, running the limited time quest is a very effective way to get a bunch of them, especially with all those campaign boosts going on right now. So if you have a surplus of Arks Record badges, I would prioritize probably the weapon camos unless you already have all of them, and then maybe the star gems. Those are probably the only things I would go for right now, or just start saving your Arks Record badges because the weapon camo rotation is going to be changing on August 2nd over here. So that means that the Sanguim Almadi CV, the Tenebra CV, the Trunkle CV, these 3 weapon camos will all be going away on August 2nd, so just keep that in mind. The next thing I want to remind everyone is of course your Alliance badges. Don't forget to pick up your 30 star gems over here. Again, it's pretty much free. However, on top of that, we also have the new trigger Remnants of Ambition. If you want to pick these up, it's a pretty good deal because it costs 2 Alliance badges or 5 of these triggers. And even if you don't care about the Remnants of Ambition quest, you can always sell it on the market, and it's going for a good chunk of money right now. The lowest price it's going for is 75,000 each, and that's still a pretty good chunk of money because remember, that is each trigger and you get 5 of them. So you can still make some money by selling these triggers if you don't care about it. The next thing I want to remind everyone is of course about your 11th anniversary memories ticket. Please make sure that you do this every single day. Remember, you get 2 tickets every single day. These are AC scratch tickets. You can sell these items on the marketplace, and even if you are a fully free-to-play player, you can simply scratch every single day and see if you get lucky. If you get a item that is of high value, then you can use your 3-day shop pass, sell it immediately and make some money that way, or you can hoard up all of your tickets until the very last day, do a massive scratch, and then pop your 3-day shop pass and then sell everything that you get in order to also make a little bit of money. Or if you're a little bit more patient, you can scratch at the very end and just hoard all of those items and wait like 1 or 2 months later and then sell them, because then the supply would have dried out and some of the prices of these items might have gone up a little bit, but you have to be very patient about it. So it might take longer than 2 months, but you know, it really depends on how you want to do things. I'm just giving you guys suggestions here. Now, another thing I want to remind everyone is of course your weeklies. If you still don't have enough arms refiners, we've got the complete daily task 2 over here, complete 35 dailies in order to get an arms refiner. And then on top of that, we have the defeat boss enemies. This one is actually super easy to do. All you need to do is go to Mount Magnus, Vanford Laboratories, as well as Rezo Force, and just defeat 2 boss enemies in every zone. It's very quick, very easy to do, and you get another arms refiners. So the game is literally showering you with a bunch of arms refiners too. And the reason they're doing that is because I'm fairly confident that we are going to be getting new gear in August, so we're going to need all of these arms refiners in order to fully upgrade all of our gear.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!